season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A first carry now for the rookie out of Ole Miss. Nice cut back to the right, and he's out to clear. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. We'll take this at the 10. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Ready? Brings up 2nd and a yard. Alert!
Another carry for him. And he cuts it, and he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll, full speed from the start.
One right down the middle. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
They'll go play action. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready?
He sent a man in motion. 2nd down give to Kronsky-Merritt. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Setting up to try the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Commanders push their lead to 21-zip already.
Eagles nothing.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Jump off caught by his back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
He's got it on the bootleg. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Commanders are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing... These big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard. You see how it just ignites everybody.
And now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 28, Eagles nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball ball, and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lower the deficit they face. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. Short pass brought in. A lot of space ahead. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to imagine when they rep that one during the week, Kate, it looks really good down here in goal-to-go red zone situations. That did not.
2nd and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over a 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Okay,
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
19, Charger, 19.
They're throwing it. Pass complete to Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Play action now with Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cougar nice. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Man in motion here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Over to Robinson on the sideline and caught. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Motion a receiver left. They're going for this. Buying some time right. Making the call himself. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders ballooning the 1st half lead even further.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. But we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 18-yard line.
From the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Second down now, 7 to go. I'll throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On the move, headed right. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at
Let's
the
go now.
42-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Commanders' 33-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Viking 870.
Running right, this is Krosky Merritt. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They're going to throw out of the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Nearly an interception on that play. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They'll throw for it. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, They'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, connect.
They go inside give to Koski Merritt. It's inside the 10. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
This makes the score. Commanders
You know what?
44.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Daniels back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Headed out right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's not a defense out there at any level that ever wants to go back-to-back weeks without an interception. Couldn't hang on to that impact play, and it really is that. Impact plays, they didn't have them last week and they lost. That was one that slipped right through their fingertips.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Setting up the screen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Here's the handoff. 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
70, 70 Lions.
Handoff now out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Bronco 80. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Trying for the deep ball. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Hold the check.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. He finds space into the red zone. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. What do you say we set up a picnic chair there for him and save him some time, partner? That is the 6th time that he's run one in this game. And that earns him a well-deserved piece in the record book alongside Alvin Kamara, whose single-game mark he's just tied. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. They'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Robinson in motion right. Cross Kamara on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19, 18.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Play action now. Daniels going deep here for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Bronco leading. Ready, go.
Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Now a give on the counter. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. All set now. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Rolling back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's the backup. First throw. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here, set.
They're going play action. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the Eagles get to it. The 50! He's at the 30! This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Dump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's going to throw it. That's complete to Alakayo Manor. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Check, check.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Ready.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8.
Got it. Ready.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
The Eagles will set
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Commanders 54, Eagles 25.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Check white. Here we go.
Sending him on the dive. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
Ready up.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Viking. Set up. Ready up.
They'll go play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Go.
Line up the design keeper. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety, but boy, that was close.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. That play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Second down now, 7 to go.
Down. Ready?
He'll call his own number. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, Those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Dumps it off to his running back. Escapes a defender. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Red 38. Ready?
Hand off now from the gun. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. They're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Get it. Ready,
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st down from the 42.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. Let's go.
Right up the gut. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.